Hi everyone, my name is Mihir Chauhan, and I'm going to be your GSG tutor for this class for Biochem. My apologies, I couldn't meet you in person this week. I'm currently a second year PA student at Touro University up in Skokie, and we started our clinical year this year in January. And so I'm pretty much in the clinic or in the hospital for the better part of the day for the work week. And so I had to make this little online introductory video. A little bit about me. I've been at COD as a tutor since the summer of 2019, and I really like what I do. This semester uh, for us is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be forced to go all remote. Ever since COVID, we've been doing a lot of remote sessions, but I like to be, in person. It's a little bit better at least part of the time. But unfortunately, now with my schedule, everything's going to have to pretty much be online. That may change later in the semester, towards the summer. And if and when that does, of course, I'm going to let you know. But for right now, it is remote. A little bit about GSG tutoring, if you haven't heard of it before, it's a little bit different than the other tutoring options that the Learning Commons offers. So it's a little bit different than, let's say, a one-on-one appointment that you would make with a tutor if they were available for just you. And it's definitely different than a drop-in session where you would go to the Learning Commons, and if a chemistry tutor is there, then you can have a session with them. With GSG, this is a guided study group, and the idea is to have one tutor match up with one professor, so Professor Klebanowski in this case, for one class, and that'll be 2213 for both sessions. So I know you guys one session is completely in class and the other one is hybrid. So this is going to be for both classes together. And basically, we select a time to meet with each other, either for 1 hour or 2 hours. Just from experience, I've noticed 1.5 hours is perfect for the STEM classes like biochem or organic chem, physics, things like that. 1 hour is usually never enough to do any kind of tutoring. You'll get through maybe like two questions, and that's just not enough. 2 hours and your brain starts to become a little, gelatinous. So 1.5 hours is kind of perfect. The way we've done this before is I've usually given like a little poll for the class, and everyone just kind of votes to see what time in their schedule works the best for everyone. And if it works for me too, that's what we end up deciding for the entire semester. But like I said, we're in our clinical year now. So unfortunately, only the weekends are free for me. Not even the weekends, just the Sundays. And I just met the organic chem class yesterday, I think it was. What is it, Friday or 2 days ago? I can't remember. And they got first dibs on the Sunday time, and they picked the morning. So our biochem tutoring sessions are going to be in the afternoon, and they'll be from 1 to 2:30, or they can be from 1 to 3 if we really need it. Usually we don't go, the full 2 hours, but we can reserve that spot. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to email Professor Klebanowski right now, like in 2 minutes, the URL for our Zoom meeting room, and that hyperlink is not going to change. That'll stay the same every week, and there's no like passcodes or anything on that. There's no waiting rooms, so if you just click on that link, you'll basically just pop into a tutoring session kind of like this. So you'll see my face and my iPad, and we'll basically just go over everything we need to go over that the professor has instructed us to do or would like us to do. A shameless plug for COD tutoring. GSG does have its strengths. Uh, from experience, I can tell you there's two big things that it offers. One is you won't fall behind. For a lot of the STEM classes, it's kind of easy to get behind the syllabus and kind of feel like you're falling behind on everything you need to be doing. But with regular tutoring, which is what GSG is, we meet once a week, every week. Very rarely will you ever fall behind. And for a lot of these, chemistry and physics classes, it's hard to learn things just by looking at them the one time. You kind of need a workshop session with someone who's been through this before, and I have. I took biochem at COD. I took organic chem before going to PA school, so I've literally gone through the same classes that you have. And talking it out with someone who's been there before uh, really helps. The entire class can come. There's no limit. Just if one person shows up, that's fine. If all, I don't know how many total students there are, 25 of you appear in GSG, that's fine too. What am I missing? So two common questions we get a lot is, are GSGs recorded? And they're not. When we started them in COVID, we were recording sessions, but we found out that that was not very helpful. I know it seems like a convenient thing to do, to just ask the tutor to record a session and send the hyperlink, but it's actually kind of counterproductive. You have to be there live. And the other thing is, you will see my name in your biochem shell when you log into Blackboard. Like if you try to email somebody, you'll see my name pop up in there. It should be in there right now. I don't see any of your private information. Like I don't see grades or anything like that. That's fully the professor's wheelhouse. I'm basically just like, I like to say that I'm a student who just never shows up in class. That's pretty much all it is. So I'll send over the link to our first session. Tutoring usually almost never begins the first week. It begins the second week. And my apologies for getting this out late. I was hoping to maybe get out of clinic early and see you in person, but I couldn't do it. So our first session will be this Sunday at 1 p.m. And I'm sure the professor is going to have that link up on the announcements. So just click on that and I will see you then. I'll put my email up on there too. If I'm sure you have some questions. If you do, go ahead and email me. I usually get back within the day. So thank you so much, and I hope to see everyone there soon. Bye for now.